Is that me?
Back up. That's me? Yeah. No, that's not.
Okay, so I'll be using the Sleep Makeup Hydrating Primer. I really like this primer because it's like a moisturizer. So it keeps my makeup in place and also hydrates my skin. So onto brows, I'll be using the Sleep Makeup Microfine Brow Pencil. And I'm just going to use that to lightly fill in the tail portion of my eyebrow. The Lagirlcosmetics concealer, and I've been using this like for forever. Like, this has been a staple that I will not be replacing. You see how some people outgrow some products? No sir, not me.
No sir, not me.
And I'm going to go underneath my eyebrows and carve it out. I'm not actually going anywhere, but I just get bored, you know. Makeup is just therapeutic for me. So if I'm bored, one, if I need to relieve my stress, that's another reason why I'll do my makeup. So it's been very therapeutic for me since I was about 16. So whenever I'm angry, I'll just learn makeup, learn new makeup looks, or beat my face for the fun of it, or watch makeup tutorials. So I kind of like spread out the concealer. I'm not actually adding concealer, it's the concealer that's already there. So it's like you're blending it out. I do have darker eyelids than the rest of my face, so this kind of like conceals my eyelids. Moving on to foundation, I'll be using the Fit Me foundation, and this is in the shade 356, aka Warm Coconut. So alongside that foundation, I'll be using the Sleek Highlighting Elixir, and this is in the shade Sunlit. Once I mix these two together, it stays matte, but it gives me a glow. So it looks more dewy, but it's still matte in terms of the long wear. I used to apply like my foundation with a sponge, but the sponge just soaks, because most of my foundation is not really full coverage, so it's very easy to soak up all the product. So I found that yeah, my makeup sponges were just, you know, finessing all my products, and that's not what I signed up for. I'm not gonna be trying to buy any foundation every 2 weeks. So I use brushes now to blend it all in. Some people don't like the idea of using brushes to blend in their foundation, but trust me, you're saving your money. And I don't only use the brush, so after I've, you know, blended out with brush, I will go in with my sponge just to, you know, further blend, so your makeup is blended in. Trust me, give it a go, your face will look flawless. So I'm going to take the Fawn concealer and mix it with my foundation, and this is going to be like a base concealer to my actual highlight. So I take my foundation, I take the Fawn concealer, mix the two together, so it gives me a shade that's about 1 to 2 shades darker than the actual concealer, and then I apply it underneath my eyes. So this will like kind of cancel out any discoloration. Okay, so now I'm gonna highlight. So for real, to highlight I'm using Girl Conceal & Define in 11.5. It looks like this. I'll be using this Fit Me foundation to contour my face. This is in the shade Espresso. Okay, so at this point my concealer has been sitting for a while, so it's like dried down, so the coverage is how I like it. Angled foundation brush, and I use this to blend out my contour. And once I've like blended out my contour, the back of my sponge, which I use to blend in my foundation, I just go over it just so it's not too harsh. I don't really tend to contour my nose like with liquid. I'd rather use powder. But if I just feel, you know, like I want to, the excess product of the contour that I blended out, that's on the brush, I will just use it, and this will like create a little shadow on my nose rather than everything just being blank. To set my face, I use this setting powder. This setting powder is Banana Deep by Makeup Revolution. I've been using that about my whole life, you know, till this day. I've been using it since I first got into makeup. I used it. Okay, this wasn't the first product I used, but this, I've been using it for a good 3 years plus. Yeah, I didn't start the day they discontinue it. I don't know what I'll do, and I'm just gonna do the same for like everywhere else that I've highlighted. Once I like set my face, I kind of go like a bit over my contour, so I used my brush to kind of like bring back that. Okay, makeup is all about blending and merging. Once you know how to blend and merge, no one can chat for you. I wish I had my nails done because that would have banged even more, but I don't. Don't let anyone tell you that drugstore products don't bang. Don't let anyone tell you that you need to go and buy Huda or you need to go and buy ABH instead of your makeup to bang. I mean, you work with what you got. I'm a student. This is Makeup Revolution. Yeah, Makeup Revolution. If you live in the UK, do not sleep on Makeup Revolution. The foundation, I don't know about that, but the powders, the bronzers, anything powder from Makeup Revolution, their highlighters, their eyeshadow palettes. If you look at my old videos, like 90% of my products were Makeup Revolution. This is £3. This is £3. So what I do is I pat it into my contour, and this colour alongside that foundation is like the perfect matte. So I kind of like drag my nose, that way I can see the middle and the sides more. That way I can see the sides of my nose much more better. And then like take it into my brow. I'm going to take Banana Light, which is a lighter setting powder, and I'm going to set underneath my eyes. This is just going to give me a much more brighter highlight. First I start off with the sides of my nose just to clean up that contour, reverse contour, and then I drag it onto my under eye. I take my darker setting powder, which is the Banana Deep, and I just take that underneath my contour. Okay, so I've just like seen the lashes, and guys, I need eyeliner, because eyeliner and these lashes are from Lilly lashes, and they are in the style Carmel. Come and see fluffy. Come and see fluffy and thick, but not long. You can barely see, but I don't know what I'm doing. You'll see when it enters my eye, innit?
This sounds amazing.
So guys, I'm about to apply my lashes. Look how cool. Look how cool this is. This is where I can dry my lashes. This is from Lilly Lashes. It's a lash rack. This shade right here. I haven't worn full lashes in ages, and guys, I just feel like a whole new person. Is that me?
Back up! That's me? Yeah! No, that's not. I swear to God, that's me.
If you enjoyed this look, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.